Hello, everybody. Just another day of Hello 2025, where we let go or learn how to let go of what doesn't work for us in 2024 so we can step into 2025 refreshed in a new way. And today we do have Kinko. Hi, Kinko. How are you?
Hi, Carla. Thanks for having me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited because you are here. And Kinko is a transformational leadership coach who helps high achieving professionals over 40 break free from limitations and rediscover their passion. As a founder of ClearHeart Leadership, Kinko has guided thousands of clients to achieve balance, fulfillment, and personal breakthroughs through her proven self transformation methods. With over 10 years of experience in leadership coaching, Kinko has been featured in publications such as newspapers and Forbes magazine, and is known for her relatable, no nonsense approach to transformation. I love that because I know it's true. She is also the author of It's Not Too Late, The Guide to Your 40s and Beyond in Japanese, and a sought after speaker on self leadership, creating crystal clear clarity and inspired living. When not coaching, Kinko enjoying training. You're gonna have to help me with this.
Mhm.
Muay Thai,
Oh, Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Mm.
Watching MMA fights, exploring new foods, and spending time with her family. I
Yes,
love that bio, Kinko.
thank you.
100% her. She's not BS. Nonsense. No nonsensical. That's it. 100%.
Yeah, yeah, that's me. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your kind interaction and excited to be here.
So, I mean, this is a simple interview. I just call
Mm.
it short and sweet. And I'm gonna ask you for questions. You can expand to whatever you want. You can take it to anywhere you want to go with it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Awesome. So the first question is, what do you do? How do you support people?
How do I support people? I support people through guiding. I think guidance of getting clarity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I love that, like all those, like, overcooked spaghetti, like, or like necklaces, right? Necklace and bracelets and all that, like tangled and just become super, what is it, separated and clear and straight line. Like that's my specialty, and that's what I'm so passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
So I support people by guiding them to get the crystal clear clarity so that they can see where they are and they where they get to go. And they have more choices, I would say. Like
Yes.
if you're not clear, if you're in this, tangle, like you just can't see it. But when everything comes down, falls off, and clean, it's very easy to see which one will be best for them in the
Mm-hmm.
given moment. So that's how I support people.
Beautiful. I love the analogy because first because I'm visual, so I love the visual
Mhm.
image of it, and second is just yeah, that the tanglement of my idea, so I can choose one,
Yeah.
um, because even when I think about it, sometimes they're so entangled that I think that one is another one. Like
Hmm.
yes,
Yeah.
awesome. I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
So the second question is, what made you interested in what you do currently and how you got there?
That's a good question. So what made me interested in doing it? So I was just so sick and tired of not going anywhere. Like I get
Mhm.
to the certain level and I couldn't break through
Mm.
that floor, I would say. Then I knew I'd get to go, over the floor, but I just couldn't go and
Mhm.
just kept hitting. It's like a glass ceiling, And I just
Mhm.
didn't even know, like I was just so done with it. Then I found out about this transformational leadership program that Carla, you did it too. Then the best thing happened to me was just clarity, just clarity. I didn't realize how fog, such a fog I was living in. and so many masks that I was wearing.
Mm,
I just I wasn't sure who I was
mhm,
because I felt like every opportunity, every situation, I thought I was me, but I realized it wasn't really me. I was
mm.
just, rather than living my life, I was performing my life.
Oh, wow. That's okay, profound. Yeah.
So I was done performing.
Mm,
I was just done. So then when I went through the training, I felt like, like just like I got so, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, I got so lifted
mhm,
in such a way that I became the person I guess I truly am.
mhm,
Or like I recognized who I was looking for,
mhm,
which was always inside of me, but I just didn't know because I was wearing so many hats and
mhm,
masks,
mhm,
you know. So that led me to that led me to be, I guess, passionate about finding clarity, getting clarity. Because once it's clear, crystal clear, rest just fall. It's just so easy. And it's such a peace. You feel, you're at peace, um, excited, joy, all that, like a great, amazing feelings.
mhm,
And also love too, you know.
mhm,
Like I just never felt that loving, like love,
mhm,
until I became so clear.
mm,
So that interested me, the clarity. Oh my God. For me, clarity is the answer. There's so many things that clog my judgment or clog my vision.
mhm,
I couldn't see it because it's just so many things that I have accumulated in
mhm,
my life, in my head, in my heart. But once I found my core, like my true self,
mhm,
the true essence of myself, I should say, then all those things just didn't matter to me. So I got to choose the true essence of me and I choose to be that 24/7. It's hard sometimes, especially having kids and don't listen, but I still get to have a guideline of I have a floor now. I have a clear floor of who
mhm,
I am. Then anything below that, anything above that, whatever, like I have a choice because I'm clear on my floor.
mm.
Clear about my floor, so I get to choose rather than going by the emotion or, you know, all those things like uncertainty, I would say.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Yeah. And what was the second question?
Is how you got there, but I really think that
Yeah.
yeah, that
And also coaching a lot of people. I'm right now. I started coaching people. I'm from Japan, so I started
mhm,
coaching people in Japanese.
powerful.
And yeah, and that just really curious about because like what's in the middle of the all this thing, like what's in like what is it? Like what's actually inside? Like that's just I
I
love
want
that.
to
I love
know because
finding
I have so many questions. The first one is it different coaching in Japanese because of the language?
the coaching itself is different. Like the principles are the same.
Uh-huh.
Principles remain the same. However, the technique or the phrase or
Uh-huh.
nuance will be different because
Yeah.
we have so many meanings in each like very simple word.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not necessarily translated like English word not equal Japanese word,
Yeah.
it's just the nuance of it. So that is the great experience for me so far to discover,
Oh, yeah.
so it gets deeper and deeper.
That is so cool.
But principles remain the same,
Yeah.
just the techniques and those things come and go, right? So that's what's great about this transformation the principles, because it just like gravity.
Mhm.
Gravity works for every single one of us on this earth.
Mhm.
Transformational or leadership principles apply to every single one of us. It doesn't matter the age, sex, where in the geographical locations,
Mhm.
everybody gets to apply.
Yeah.
So that's I think it's great, you know. It's just
Oh,
very
absolutely.
simple. It's not easy, but very simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. I mean, again, excited.
Yes,
Super
me
excited.
too.
Number three, what has been your biggest, most profound shift, transformation, and how has that affected your life?
The biggest shift is
Mm-hmm.
definitely the choice that I made to be free from grunge, like from myself who didn't want to forgive someone.
Mm.
I didn't see there was a choice. Like I told everybody, everybody knows. I got kicked out, you know, my circle, like I got kicked out of my house when I was 16 and it kind of became homeless and somebody took care of me to graduate high school. So since then, my parents divorced and all that. So I was out with my mom and I absolutely hated my father because I
Mm.
had my story. I saw things in one way, you know, which is my way. But during the training, I realized that okay, the biggest thing, if I could let this go,
Mm-hmm.
like what would happen? Like, you know, but then I wasn't attached to what could happen. But the biggest lesson was everything is inherently neutral.
Mm.
It was very hard to admit that, acknowledge that I, you know, made myself to believe in certain way.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just so like ready to let go. Like anything that's holding me back, anything, any weights that I had on my shoulders, I felt like I was just walking around with a chain on my, you know, feet. Even though I'm performing my life, awesome, happy, and all that, but like had like bitterness in myself, you know, bitterness, sadness, anger, rage, all that stuff. And like I just wanted to let that go. I didn't want to be I didn't want to have that in my life anymore. So when I let that go and I chose to be free from it, that was the biggest shift. Then, as the result of it, like I was able to speak to my father after 27 years of no communication.
Wow.
Last summer, we got to visit him and saw him in person. Now we do video, you know, video call weekly. Kids talk to him. I translate, but they get to, yeah. But my father gets to see his grandchildren. So that was the biggest shift. Like that, when I decided to choose freedom, to
Mm.
choose love for me.
Yes.
And as a result, it turned out to be great. But you know, it was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You did it for you to be able
I
to
did.
be
Yeah.
rid of that
Yep.
anger or resentment, and then it paid off in ways that you couldn't have imagined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't even think I'll ever see him.
Wow.
Yeah. And also
Wow.
I get to talk to him, you know, talk to him and smile. Like I just wanted to, like seriously, I wanted to do all sorts of sort of bad things to him, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, powerful. Thank you for sharing that. And yeah, letting go of forgiving is not an easy thing, but
Yeah.
it's freedom, 100%.
Yeah. But for me to get to the forgiveness, it wasn't even forgiveness. For me, I chose freedom.
Yes.
And as a like I chose freedom and that became look, you know, it
Mm-hmm.
looked like I forgave him, but
Yes.
for me, I just chose freedom, freedom from my
From that.
rage and yeah,
Yes.
the past. Yeah.
Yeah. And is interesting because what I hear is it has nothing to do with him. It had everything to do with you and what you wanted for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And also the true essence, like who am I? Like
Yeah.
what is it that I really what kind of person what kind of person am I want to be who I want to be? Then just you're, before this interview, we're talking about how you transform
Mhm.
your
Yeah.
body, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that. Like this is my floor, like nothing else. I choose love, nothing else. I gotta let everything else go. If that doesn't fit here, I'll let it go.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. If it doesn't fit here, if it's not part of this, then I have to let it go.
Yep.
It's simple. It's simple. Not that
Very
it's
simple.
easy to let it go, but it's simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
But it's becoming simple, like easier and easier because I don't even think about it, anymore.
Mm.
Like something hits, then I'm like, huh, okay, but am I, is this part of me? Or just
Mhm.
the world I want to be? No? Okay, and then let that go. It just like
Beautiful. That's powerful. Okay, so it goes a little bit into question number 4. What is your golden nugget to help you move on or shift or transform? And how do you do it? And what does it require from you?
one more time.
Sure. What is your golden nugget that helps you move on or shift during your day-to-day life?
Okay, can
Mm-hmm.
I stop you right there?
Yes.
Okay. The golden nugget is hold your floor.
Yes. Okay.
And what I mean by that is not like holding onto it, but like clarity, when you have your clarity, you get to respect that clarity.
Mm-hmm.
And if that, whatever's going on, whatever's coming up for you, doesn't, if it's not aligned with the floor that you set, decide, like, decide to let that go. Cut, 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 cut. So what I learned is it is about, this is an interesting quote, but Alex Hormozy said,
Mm-hmm.
commitment is an elimination of alternatives,
Okay.
right? I am so aligned with his quote. That's exactly how I am, how I do. So is it
Mm-hmm.
aligned with my vision, clarity? No? Okay. I don't have to even think about it.
Mm.
I say yes to everything that's aligned with my vision and just no to everything that's not aligned with my vision. Simple.
Beautiful. So what I hear is when you have the clarity of who you want to be, how you want to show up in your own life. You're not a performing in anybody's life.
Yeah.
You are in your life. That's it, right? Like this is my life and I want my life like this. Then if it's not fits with what I already set up for me, then I let it go. And it's very interesting because it's not that I get to find a way to be that, right? Because you're not saying, oh, I want to be abundant and I have to find a way to abundance. No, it's if a scarcity comes to my mind, I'm gonna let it go. It doesn't go there.
Yeah. Yeah. And it started not coming to you because you already, it's like the operating system. Your
Yeah.
Mac that has the certain operating system, but you
Uh-huh.
get to upgrade it if you want to make it efficient and work smoother and much better.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Same thing. Like if I want to, like I'm living my dream life. Like I am so happy. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
And I am operating from there.
Mm.
There's no one day, someday, yeah, okay, 2 years, 3 years, I have a plan, but I'm already that person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean by floor,
Yeah.
floor. That's my floor, not 3 years later, like now.
Mm.
So if it's not nothing, something's not aligned with that, I don't even think about it. It's just that's go back to Alex Hormoz's thing, like it's a commitment, like a commitment to my floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. I mean, again, it's very simple and It's very clear. I love it because I can see it clearly in my mind, and hopefully the viewers out there can see it too. Now, tell us, Kinko, where they can find you.
Very difficult to find. I'm just kidding.
I was like, what? What happened?
Well, yeah, it's Kinko Hamilton. So just put my name on Facebook or Instagram. I should show up. If you speak Japanese, I have a Japanese only page, but just Kinko Hamilton on Facebook. And I'm really focused on right now building business and coaching business in Japanese.
Mhm.
So Japanese people, welcome. If you're English speaking only, non-Japanese, then I think the best way is to find me on Facebook, Kinko Hamilton. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, and for everybody that is watching us, just remember, this is just another way to commit to yourself in a different way. And I know that we have been speaking about letting go, but I love the way that Kinko put it out there because it's letting go everything that we're not. So we can step into that we already know that we are. And so much of letting go is just not paying attention to it. I love how she said it because it's not me. If it's not me, why I'm gonna engage with it?
Mhm.
Simple. Thank you, Kinko. I love your golden nugget. It has been amazing talking to you and engaging with your story.
Thank you, Carla.
You're welcome. Bye bye, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.